Hey Rad Reelers, JC here with Rad Reeling Fishing. I use Oldtown kayaks. I had the Topwater 120 PDL I used for quite a while. Now I have the Predator PDL kayak. Both of these kayaks, you guys, in my videos, periodically I've shown them being drugged down to put them in the water, and I drag them back up to get them loaded on my car. I drag these kayaks across grass, asphalt, concrete, down concrete steps, and I have also drugged them down long aluminum ramps. Well, this morning I was reading the comments and a subscriber said, hey, would you please make a video showing the bottom of the kayak? Is it getting damaged? Well, Oldtown has this awesome design where, no, my kayaks are not getting damaged. In this video, I am going to show you why, and I'm also going to explain to you why I don't use the two-wheel cart system that I have very often to launch my kayak unless I have to go really, really long distances. And we're going to do that, you guys, right after this. You guys, somebody commented the other day about my kayak and how I dragged that thing around on the ground, and they were wondering how the bottom of the kayak is holding up, because I very rarely use a two-wheel cart system unless I have to go long distances, and I'll tell you more about that in a moment. But I want to show you what's going on with the bottom of the Predator kayak and also the Topwater 120 PDL. What they've done is they've installed a protective plate back here on the stern of the boat that's actually removable. There's not one in the front, but there is one in the back of the boat. Now it's starting to get kind of worn down, but you can see here there's no damage to the hull of the boat at all from me dragging that around on the ground. Getting a little dirty. A little dirt there, but you can see there's no damage to the hull back here from me dragging this around. There's just a little bitty scrape right there, but I've been dragging this thing around, you guys, for like, I don't know, 4 to 5 times a week for like the past 3 months, and that's the only wear that's happened, you know, from like this point back here. But the important thing about doing this is that I lift the kayak up really high whenever I'm dragging it. I make sure that I'm never dragging the kayak on this area right here, because I don't want that to get worn down for sure. And yeah, I just need to order a new plate for that, and we'll be able to replace that. So I was editing the video and decided to come out here and see if I could actually flip this thing around, and I was able to flip it around, so now I have more surface area on the back here whenever I drag this. You have the screw holes lined up perfectly. So when I started fishing out of the Oldtown kayaks, you guys, I had to accessorize in order to make quality fishing videos. I mean, not just like an anchor pole or a two-wheel cart system to haul the kayak with, but I purchased an extra GoPro to get the second angle. I had to get a mount for that. I also got a waterproof microphone because I knew everything was going to be getting wet while I was out there. I got a special hat for the camera that floats in case it all fell in the water, because the chest cam, if I used a chest cam, all you were going to see is just the reel when I was reeling. So I had to get that top view. So my point is that I made quite an initial investment in accessories, and you guys know I'm the budget fisherman. I mean, I love fishing all of the time, but you don't make a whole lot of money from making fishing videos, and I want to keep doing it, so I have to be careful with the amount of money that I spend. So saying all of that, I purchased a moderately priced two-wheel cart system that actually goes through the scupper holes on the kayak in order to use it. Well, here's the deal. I'm concerned about hurting myself physically when I use those wheels. I used them a couple of times when I first got the Topwater 120 PDL kayak, and here's how it works. Okay, the company that makes the wheel cart system recommends that the kayak be in a vertical position. So you start out horizontal, flat on the ground, turn it up in a vertical position. This is the two-wheel cart right here, right? These are the poles that go through the scupper hole. These are the wheels. Here's the kayak. You slide those through the scupper holes like that. There's a little thing you put on this side over here. Running out of hands. A little thing you put on this side over here that holds the two-wheel cart system in place. Then, with all of your physical strength, you lift the kayak up, roll it over in the air, okay, with the wheels hanging down, and then you set it down so the wheels land on the ground flat, okay? The company that makes the cart recommends that you don't use the wheels as the pivot point on the ground to just roll the kayak over, because you might damage the scupper holes on your kayak, but also you might damage the wheel cart system as well. Well, this wheel cart is a moderately priced system. That's why I purchased it, because I was spending a lot of money initially getting accessorized for the kayak. Well, I don't use it because I'm concerned about physically hurting myself, having to lift the kayak up in the air with the wheels hanging down in a very awkward, twisted position to roll it over and lay it down flat, okay? I've done it several times. It's difficult to do, and yeah, I just don't want to strain my back. It's not worth it. So eventually I'm going to modify the two-wheel cart system that I have, or tuck away some money and get a more expensive, a little bit better quality, easier, user-friendly, more user-friendly kayak cart for hauling the kayak. But most of the time, guys, I don't have to haul the kayak very far, so I just drag it, right? The other day I had to go like 300 yards. I had to take the kayak about 300 yards down this very long sidewalk to go fishing. Then I used the two-wheel cart. So anyway, thanks for the subscriber that asked the question about, hey, could you show the bottom of your kayak? What's happening when you're dragging your kayak? Is it damaging it? The answer to that is no, and that's the answer to why I don't really use the two-wheel cart system that I have very often. Thanks for watching this video. Thumbs up are appreciated. Get out there and go fishing. Life is fun, man. Live it. See ya!